Hi friends, welcome to my channel. My name is Angel, and if you're new here, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. Glad to have you back. Today we're doing these cute little nails. They are mummy mummy nails, and I actually seen a Facebook reel on this. It's going to be my take. The nail artist is Nail Art by Jen. I'm pretty sure it was an Instagram reel that I seen, or even a TikTok. I don't know. But I'll put a picture of my inspiration pic. Now she used Daily Charm, um, not ingredients, products, and I do not have them. So I'm going to make do what I have, and they're slightly different. I'm just doing my take. Like I said, it was an inspiration pick, but I'm going to show you how I did these nails. And I think they're super cute. So I'm just going to talk about the products. They're all pictured there, everything that we're going to use. And actually all these products were purchased from Temu, which is a plus. So super cheap and easy to make. Okay, so what we're going to use is, well, I'll tell you this first off. This is one of those pearlescent paints, and this is by DXDL. Sorry, my cat is trying to eat plastic. I knocked over my water bottle in the process. Okay, where was I? Yeah, so this is what I'm using right now. So we're going to need a top coat, a shiny top coat, and a matte top coat. We're going to need some chrome powder, and this is like the unicorn chrome or the AB chrome powder. And I also have some of this new wave liner polish that I purchased from Temu on my last haul, and really like it. It gives like a texture to the nails as well. We're going to need some white and black just for the eyes there, and I used the solid for the black, just a thick black so it's your eyeballs stay where you want them to be. And so we're just going to do one coat of this pearlescent white. And we are only doing one coat, so just make sure your coat is perfect. I'm pretty sure I have a fuzzy in this one. There is nothing worse than doing a set of nails and you look at them after you're all finished and you have a fuzzy in it. That's happened to me many a times. Look, there's another one. And I hate gloves, guys. I hate them. Just saying. Now, mind you, I bought a size large, and these are much too big. And that's probably half of the reason why I hate them so much. Okay, so once you got a layer of that on, we're going to give that a cure. So going back to the eyeballs here, I kind of did evil eyes. Now, the Jen, the original creator, she just had eyeballs like this. But I was kind of making them more spooky by putting them in those, you know, evil. And I kind of was like, this is the baby, this is the mama. I tried to make this look like it was girl eyes, kind of like lashes on the ends. And dad and two boys. Funny, yeah. Crazy. Okay, and you're going to need a dotting tool and a thin, not a liner brush, but I don't even know what kind of brush this is, but this has just like a slight point to it. It's a thicker brush, though, but thin at the same time. So you're going to give this a full cure. Okay, so we got our first coat of that on, and next we are going to put on a top coat. Now, actually, I'll show you the difference here, and the reason why we put on a top coat. Okay, so this is my chrome powder on here. And this is how this nail is looking if you don't put a layer of top coat on it. So we'll just leave that alone, and I'll put a top coat on the rest of the nails just so we can see the difference, and then I'll fix that one. So you want to make sure that you are putting a good layer on here, and make sure you get all the edges, all the sides. Okay, so we're going to give that a cure, and I just do 30 seconds. Okay, so that was 30 seconds. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with my chrome powder, and we'll see the difference here. Oops. Alright, can you see that? Compared to that, this one is like chrome. And this one here, no. It's dull. It does have the AB on it, but it is dull and not so pretty. So I'm just going to give that a wipe off. I'm going to put some top coat on. Make sure that alcohol is dry. And we'll stick that under for 30 seconds. And let's continue with our chrome to all the other nails. And if you don't have a makeup applicator, you can use one of those silicone tools or your finger if you have to. Just make sure you're getting all the edges. So go back to this one. Okay, so here's how they're looking. Close this up before I spill it. Alright, so the next step is we are actually going to put a coat of matte top coat on now. I know, it seems strange, doesn't it? And I just want to say that I do not like this Lavender Violets matte top coat. I don't like it. Maybe it was just the batch that I got, but when I opened it, it was all crusty. There's some chunks in it. I don't know. I love all the other products by Lavender Violets, but this matte top coat, not so much. Okay, so now we're going to give that a cure. Okay, so I just took that out. So the next thing that we're going to do is draw on our eyeballs. So you're going to use a dotting tool for this. And obviously for the black you want to use the bigger end, and for the white you want to use the smaller end. So I just put a dollop on. Oh no. Try this again. And the hardest part about this is making them the same size. Just to make it spooky, I just like put a little slant on there. So this is my girl, so I'm trying to make it look a little more friendly. Okay, so we're just going to give that a cure. Okay, so the next part is the whites for our eyeballs. And as you can see, I didn't do the whites for all of them. And I'm going to do the same thing this time. I'm only going to use the whites on the baby. And the mama. Just give that a cure. Okay, so now that our eyes are done, and you can make any design for the eyes, whatever you would like. I'm just keeping it simple for this time. Okay, so here we are so far. Now, just a spoiler alert, these to me look like ghosts right now, and I'm actually going to do another quick set after this, and I'm going to basically do the same thing, making ghosts. So keep your eyes out for that one. Okay, so next we're going to be using our wave liner gel here. This stuff is so fun to use. this is where our little brush here comes into play. And I'll put the products linked down below if I can. So what you're going to do is you're going to load up your brush with some of the gel. And I did try this with a, not even a big brush. Let's see if I see it. Yeah, okay. So I did try it using a tip that's this big, and it's not even big. That's a pretty small brush. And for this nail, it was just way too much. So what you're going to do after you've loaded up your brush, we are just going to draw on some bandages. And you notice where I've used the liner brush, or the liner gel, I should say, the chrome has come back into effect and it's no longer the matte. So this matte will stay matte wherever you put, or wherever you're not going to use this liner gel. And another thing about this liner gel is it does give a little bit of texture, so it will be more lifelike, if you know what I mean. Like, to have the texture, it'd be basically like you did have cloth on. So I'm just kind of putting on bandages, making sure to leave some of the matte behind and not totally cover it up with the liner gel here. Okay, so a tip for this liner gel, it is awesome. I love it. One thing you want to be careful of is your edges. So because this does leave a texture, you want to clean up your edges carefully here. It will just save you time filing, because you don't want, you know, a little rough area there on your nail. So once you're happy, I'm going to put that to the side, and that nail is actually complete. And it's just that easy. So another tip I have is don't put too much of this stuff on your brush. And with the smaller your nails go, just make sure that you're making your band-aids or bandages a little bit smaller as well. Now, I think I made that a little too thick for my liking, so I'm just going to take alcohol on a wipe and give that a little wipe. Just going to clean off my brush. It's getting a little goopy. One thing I forgot to do was clean up the edges. So just make sure that you smooth out any um, chunks, I'll say, of the liner gel, because it is textured, and however you have it, it will stay that way. So if it's raised, it will stay raised. And if you don't like it, then you're going to have to file it to fix it. So I'm just taking a look just to make sure that I don't have any big lumps or bumps in the gel, especially on the edges. And once you're happy with it, you're going to give that a cure. And guess what? We're all done. That's it. Wasn't that easy? So here is the final look. And I hope you can see the difference for where it is shiny and matte. It is super cute. Really very cute. Well, I hope you guys give a chance making these. Super easy to make as long as you have the right things, and I didn't even have the right things to make it with how Jen made it originally, but I kind of just looked at all my stuff that I had and kind of figured out a way that I could recreate it with what I had. And that's what it's all about, not having to go out and buy extra items. Save money. Save your money. Look at what you have and see if you can do it. Well, okay, friends, thank you so much for watching this video. And if you like it, go ahead and hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love it if you would join my channel. I swear I say it every time. And I shouldn't, because I hate saying it. I feel like I'm begging people to join my channel. But it does bring me a lot of joy, and it keeps me motivated to bring these videos out. And I hope it inspired you to make a set of nails today and have fun with it. Okay, friends, well, until the next video, bye.